Trust me, I know it looks complicated, but wait until you see how super easy it is to achieve this look. Okay, so for starters, I am first going to begin with what products that I use. So I use 3 packs of the Expression braids in the length 42 inches, and then I use 2 packs of the curly boho pieces that I got from Amazon. So I will put the link in the description if you guys are interested in getting the exact products that I use. And then to keep my hair down and to not have the boho pieces pointing out of the braids, I use my Ampro style gel, the black one, that's what I always use, and the Murray beeswax edge control. So I will also include those products in the description for you guys to get them. Okay, so now that I gave you guys the products that I use, all I am asking you is stay till the end of the video, because I am guaranteeing you by the end of this video you will know exactly how to part, feed in, and add boho curls so your braids look salon fresh every time. Trust me, just wait and watch the entire video. Okay, so now all that is to the side, let's get into how I parted the hair so that I could start doing the braids. So I am going to show you guys a chart that I use, I found on Pinterest. It is a pattern that shows how to part your hair. So here I did the back like in medium knotless braids, and let me just get the diagram so I can show you guys, so you can follow it along and use it to part your hair properly. So that was the diagram, and just follow that along to do the back and you will be fine. So now that you have parted the hair according to the picture that I showed you, you're going to divide the braiding hair into equal pieces. So what I do, for the medium size, I place the braiding hair flat on my finger like about 1 inch, and then I separate it in half. So doing all this ensures that all your braids come off even and that it is easy to reach for the pieces when you are braiding your hair. So now with the boho pieces, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the entire bundle of curly hair and I am going to put like a slab of edge control on it and ensure that it goes through all the strands, so that way it is easy for me to just separate the pieces as you guys see on the table and put it to the side for when I'm ready, instead of pulling them off and then having to put the edge control on it so that the hairs do not come off. So you can do it that way. So now I am going to take one of the boho pieces and I'm going to put it into the braid, as you guys can see, in between my 2 fingers, my thumb and my index finger. And then I'm going to take one of the clips and clip the boho piece out of the way to ensure that it does not fall back into the braid while I'm braiding down the hair. And also it prevents the boho piece from messing up and getting tangled and getting destroyed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of the edge control and I'm going to place it on the piece of the boho here that is inside of the braids. So I'm going to do that to ensure that the boho piece does not stick out of the braid. Then another thing that I do, just to ensure that the boho piece is really secured, I take another piece of braiding hair and I feed into the braid just so that it really tucks in the boho piece. So now that we are done with the back where we put all the knotless braids, we are now going to move into the front, which is going to be a bit tricky and complicated because it's all about your hand position and it's tedious. You have to take your time because the cornrows can come off messy and untidy, and then you're going to have to do it all over again. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pat the hair like about 2/3 to 1/3. So the side that has more hair, this is the side that's going to have the cornrows that's going to be falling on your face, and then the other side is going to have the cornrows that are going back, as you guys can see. So here I just separated the hair, and now I am going to feed in the braids. So I'm going to use smaller, like really tiny pieces of braiding here, just to ensure that the cornrows come off tidy, because if I put too much braiding here, it's going to be too bulky and it is going to be untidy. Okay, so I'm going to try to give you a visual on how to do a cornrow. I'm going to try my best. Just close your eyes and imagine. So you are going to, when you separate your hair, you are going to section off a piece in 3 pieces. So we have the left side, the middle side, and the right side. So the right side goes towards the left side, and then the middle goes on top. So you're pushing, you're holding the right side is going under, the middle is going on top of the right side, and then the left side is going to go in between. Like, it's a bit complicated, but you have to try and practice. I really hope you got it, because it's a bit confusing, but this is how the side looks like. So this is like the Fulani side. Like, I was really in love with the way that it came out. Oh my god. So now, as you guys can see, the hair kind of blocked it off a bit, but before I started doing the braids, the cornrows that's going down, I had 2 sections that had, the first section had 1 braid, and then the section above it, the row above it, had 2 braids. So you have to ensure that you put like 3 to 4 braids below the cornrows that will be going down on your face, so that way it looks full, and yeah, it just looks all put together. So here I'm going to show you guys the reveal in the morning. So those are the braids that I've been talking about, that's going down towards the side of the face. So yeah, that's how the end product looks. Well, 95% of the end product, because we're not done yet. I have to dip the ends in hot water. So I have decided that I am going to curl the ends. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to take the end pieces, and I'm going to twist them in some flexi rods, and I'm going to dip them in some hot water so that the pieces can curl. But in the meantime, let's just take a look at my work of art. Tell me that I am not talented. Tell me that I cannot do this hair thing for real. Like, oh my god, I couldn't believe that I really did it. I mean, I know it would have looked better if somebody else did it, but for me doing it myself, I am really proud of myself. Because yeah, we're not paying all that money to do no hair. Like, what? It's 2025. Get your comb, get your braids, get your gel, get your mirror, and do your hair. Yeah, no more paying $200, $300, $400, $500 to do hair. Are you crazy? No. We're not doing this. So let's get into curling the hair. So what I'm doing right now, I'm taking off all the boho pieces away from the ends, and I'm putting the flexi rods in there. So before I dip it in the water, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm taking the curly pieces out of the way because I don't want to destroy my curls. And then I'm just going to dip each flexi rod into the hot water. So I put about 3 to 4 strands, like 3 to 4 braiding hairs, braids in the flexi rods. And yeah, I'm just going to keep repeating that until I do my entire hair, until I dip the entire head into hot water. And here comes the reveal. That is the end product. Look at my hair. Look at what I did. I did it all by myself. And you can do it too. Like, don't let anyone tell you you can't do your hair. It just takes a lot of time, but you can do it, girl.